جمل أوقاتي زي صحباتي عايزين عطول. لا 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 لا.
طعم الدنيا اتغير، فرحة قلبي بتكبر، وبطلتك بتغير، ما أحلك يا رمضان.
أنا دايما
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. I testify that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah, and I bear witness that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his messenger. May the peace, mercy, and blessing of Allah be upon the noble soul of the best of mankind, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You're welcome to yet another exciting episode of My Faith Islam. Yes, this is My Faith Islam, where you get to listen to Islamic lectures relating to Ramadan most especially, after which we move to the second segment, the most exciting part, where you get to call in, answer our questions correctly, and then you stand a chance to win lots and lots of fabulous prizes. Today, inshallah, we are going to be talking about the essence of charity in the month of Ramadan. How important is charity in Ramadan? While we are discussing our topic, the phone lines are open. The number to call today is 0907-736-7344. 0907-736-7344. Yes, it's going to be pinned right there on the comment section for you to get to us, call us, answer our questions correctly. The number again is 0907-734-7344. 0907-736-7344. 0907-736-7344. Inshallah, we're going to be talking about the importance of charity, the essence of charity in the month of Ramadan, and most especially, we're going to be looking at how charity can be attained, how the different ways, the little acts you can do, in giving out to charity this Ramadan. We're going to be talking about 5 major things you can do that will serve as charity for you in the month of Ramadan. Yes, as Muslims, I understand that Ramadan is a month of spiritual cleansing. It's also a month of physical worship to Allah. And yes, as Muslims, we need
0, 8,
okay, we
6,
have a call
9.
already. Salamu alaikum. Salamu alaikum. We could barely hear you. Salamu alaikum. Okay, so we're talking about the different ways which you can give out to charity in Ramadan. I understand that Ramadan is a month of cleansing, both spiritually and physically. As Muslims, we should always never forget the poor. We should always put them in our agenda, in our schedule. We should always make sure we always remember the poor and people who cannot afford what we can afford. So we have different ways we can give out to charity. One important thing is always remember those who cannot afford sahur and iftar. Once you remember them, you put them in your jar. You put them in your list of who you want to give something for the day. Once you discover that this particular person cannot afford sahur and iftar, this particular person does not eat well in sahur and iftar, this person does not look like he gets things to eat during Ramadan, especially sahur and iftar, as Muslims, it is good that you extend your hands towards them. You give out to charity, you give them something, you provide for them. These people can be, neighbors, they can be co-workers. You understand that, okay, this person, she's a cleaner at my workplace, but she can't afford some things, and she's also fasting. You don't have to give $1 million out. You don't have to give a house, a car, before you give out to charity. There are very little things that count. Very little things you can do. A meal can make someone happy. So do not think a meal is something too small for you to give. And charity, you don't have to be super rich to give out to charity. Whatever it is Allah has given you, whatever, no matter how small it is you have. In this month of charity, make it an habit to always give out. If it is a single date you can buy for someone, okay, I bought dates for you to break your fast. It's something. You get rewarded for it. So do not say that I'm not earning well, I don't have enough money, I can't give out to charity yet. No. No matter how little you're earning, no matter how little you have, you can always give out to charity. You can always, extend whatever you have to people. Look around for people who would be needing your help in Ramadan. Some of us go out of the way. We go out to give charity with our cameras and all that, but that's not really charity. Charity is looking who really needs this charity. We have family members who are not well to do. We have family members who are struggling to fend for themselves, who are struggling to eat sahur and iftar. Look out for them. There's a common saying that says charity begins at home. Yes, it begins at home. Look around you. There are people very close to you who cannot afford certain things. Help. Help with the little you have. No matter how small it is, do not think that it's not okay, I can't give it, the person will not appreciate it. A little meal, just iftar to someone, just dates, just some fruits or something is enough as something to give out to charity. So as Muslims, we should always make sure charity is the topmost in our priority this Ramadan. We should understand that there are some people that are really struggling to get sahur and to get iftar, to get something to eat. And after Ramadan, we should not stop. We should try as much as possible to give out to charity. Yes, remember that the number to call is 0907-736-7344. It's pinned right there on the comment section. So just call in, answer our questions correctly. Then you stand a chance to win lots and lots of fabulous prizes. Another thing is help the ones preparing food for your own. I understand that in Ramadan, females are the ones that are, saddled with the responsibility of cooking, getting people to eat sahur and iftar. By this time, everyone is in the every female is in the kitchen right now.
6.
Salamu alaikum. Salamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Can you talk a little louder, please? We could barely hear you.
Walaikum salam.
That's better. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is.
Your name is what? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Aisha calling from Surulere.
Aisha calling from Surulere. Okay, that's Lagos. Thank you very much for being a part of my faith, Islam. Now, are you ready for your questions? Aisha, are you there? Oh, sorry, we lost that. Do call us back. And the number to call is 0907 736 7344. 0907 736 7344. Yes, remember that as Muslims, we should call us. We were talking about helping the ones preparing food at home. We were talking about helping people. Right now, I said that there are a lot of females in the kitchen, cooking, trying to get iftar ready. And yes, Salamu alaikum.
Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. What's your name and where are you calling from?
From Egbeda.
What's your name?
My name is Lucky from Egbeda. I want to ask a question.
Okay, you want to ask a question? Can we hear you?
Yes.
Okay, go on, please.
Let's assume I'm a Christian and I want to fast as my brothers and sisters are fasting.
Yeah.
Can I fast? Am I applicable to fast?
Okay, Lucky, thank you very much for that question. Yes, you can be part of us. You can be part of us. You can fast with us. And most importantly, you can decide to be a Muslim. It's as simple as that. Yes, you can fast. Yes, you can fast. It has spiritual benefits and physical benefits too. So it's not necessary. You can fast with your Muslim brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for calling. Did you get my answer?
No, I didn't get the answer.
I said yes, you can fast. It has spiritual and physical benefits. So you'd see the benefits once you fast. You begin to lose weight, maybe, or something. It's a good thing to fast.
Yes, I know, but somebody told me I have to be a convert Muslim before I can join the fasting.
Not necessary.
Is it true?
No, it's not necessary.
All right.
You can start to fast.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate you a lot.
Yes.
Nice program. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. But it is good if you be a Muslim too and fast. It's a good thing. Thank you. Okay. Now we were talking about the different ways to give out to charity, and yes, I said that helping the ones preparing food at home. Try as much as possible as Muslim girls and boys, understand that there is someone in the kitchen right now preparing iftar, and it is not bad if you help out with cooking, with lifting some things, doing some things. It's a good thing, and it's a way of giving out to charity, because someone who is cooking for people who are fasting are equally getting the same reward as someone who is doing ibadah at that time and is not cooking, because preparing people to break their fast is an ibadah on its own. So as Muslims, another way to give out to charity is by helping out with chores at home, most especially when it's time for sahur and iftar. Some of us have the notion that I would rather be reading the Quran, I would rather be sleeping or something. Why would I be in the kitchen when I'm supposed to, be reading the Quran, Nawafil and all that? Then we leave our mothers, our sisters there, or some of us who leave our mothers there, and then we sit to a job to do it. No, as Muslims, it is good. The first thing is, it is good to help your parents out at home as a Muslim child. And most importantly, during Ramadan, it is good that you assist them in the kitchen so that you can get rewarded for it. You get rewarded for assisting your parents. You get rewarded for giving out to charity by helping out with chores, with cooking at home for iftar and sahur. Yes, and another thing that is important that you do in Ramadan is do not mock who are not fasting, who cannot fast. There's some people that have been exempted from fasting. No matter what, they can't fast. They try to, but they can't. So as Muslims, you don't just come with, excuse me, you're not fasting, so you don't do that. You don't say that to people. They have reasons for not fasting. So it's better you understand that and you keep it that way. Some of us try to probe people. Why are you not fasting? Why are you eating? Why are you not fasting? No, it's not a good thing, to mock people who are not fasting. And most importantly, do not probe people who it is obvious that, okay, they're not fasting for a certain reason. Do not probe and ask why exactly are they not fasting. And yes, another important thing is wasting food. Just like I said, help people, give people who cannot afford sahur and iftar. Understand that wasting food is very bad and disliked by the Prophet and Allah. So as Muslims, we should try as much as possible to share our meals with others. Instead of wasting those food, instead of wasting, having a lot to eat and then you eat little and then you throw it away. There are a lot of people on the streets who will get what you're eating. So as Muslims, it is not bad that you pack your food and give them.
0.
Salamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ahmed Anjal. calling from Lagos.
Your name is what?
Al-Mubajal
Okay, you're calling from where?
from Lagos.
From Lagos. Thank you very much for being a part of my faith, Islam. Now, are you ready for your questions?
Yes.
Now tell me, what is the meaning of bayina?
Al-Bayna, it
Bayina.
means the distinguisher.
The what? The what?
The distinguisher.
No. That's not correct.
Separation.
That's not correct. Okay, please do call us back. That was not correct. Now we're talking about charity, and I said we should try as much as possible not to waste food and rather give it out to people, share it with others, people who cannot afford these things. Reach out to them. Understand that there are some people on the street that can't even get what you're eating. So be thankful for whatever it is you have at the moment.
0.
Salamu alaikum. Salamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mazida from Ilorin.
Mazida from Kwara State, Ilorin. Thank you very much for being a part of my faith, Islam. Now, are you ready for your questions? Are you ready for your questions?
Yes.
Now, Mazida. Mazida, are you with me?
Yes.
Now, tell me. Oh, I could barely hear.
Yes. Tell you.
Okay. Now, can you tell me what angel takes the soul? What angel takes the soul?
I see.
Come again. What angel takes the soul?
I can hear you.
What angel takes the soul? Should I read out the options for you?
Asawahi.
That's correct. That's correct. Now your second question. Name the surah which, if recited 3 times, is the same reward as reciting the whole Quran. Name the
I can hear you. Please read it.
Okay, I said which surah do we recite and get the same reward as reciting the whole Quran?
I can hear you.
You can't hear me.
Yes.
Now tell me, how many articles of faith do we have? How many articles of faith do we have?
Ikhlas.
Yes, that's correct. Your third question, how many articles of faith do we have? You said what?
Yes.
How many articles of
I can-
faith do we have? Articles of faith. Yes, how many? Are you still with us?
Yes, I'm with you.
I said, how many articles of faith do we
Your call
have?
has been placed on hold. Please wait. Your call has been placed on hold.
Please do call us back. Yes, we were talking about giving out to charity in Ramadan and how important it is to give out to charity. I was talking about giving your food out, sharing with others rather than wasting it. And I talked about recognizing and looking out for people who really need this help. Our family members, our close friends, our co-workers, colleagues at work, who cannot afford certain things and you have excess.
8
So it's not
0
Salaam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mazida. Hello.
Mazida. Now, I asked you, I said, how many articles of faith do we have?
6 articles of faith.
That's correct, and you are a winner on the show. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you. Remember the number to call is 0907 736 7344. 0907 736 7344. Yes, as Muslims, we should also remember the less privileged
0
during
8
Eid.
0 5
Wa alaikum assalam. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Muhammad from Ilorin.
Muhammad, thank you very much for being a part of this show. Now, can you tell me what is the greatest verse of the Holy Quran?
Now,
What
I
is,
can't
the
hear very
great,
well.
what is the greatest verse of the Holy Quran? Can you hear me? Okay. Remember the less privileged during Eid. During Eid, most of us tend to forget that there are some people who cannot afford, new dresses. They can't afford good food on Eid. They want to be happy too. So as Muslims, we should always remember them. If you have clothes you can give out to them, it's good that you do so before Eid so that they can feel special on Eid day. Remember that you can share your food with them during Eid. You can also give them some things to celebrate Eid with before Eid. If you can do that before Eid, it's nice. And if you cannot, on Eid day, when you cook, try as much as possible to share your food with family, with friends, with less privileged, orphans, widows, people you know really need these things. Please give it out. It's good and it's important that we do that in Islam, and most especially in this month of Ramadan. Yes, we talked about not wasting food, sharing it with others, and mocking people who cannot fast, especially when you know that they have certain reasons for not fasting. Also, helping the ones who prepare food at home. It's a way of giving out to charity, and it's very good that we assist our parents, we assist whoever it is cooking sahur and iftar for us. We assist, and most importantly, appreciating them. A simple thank you for this. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you've been cooking for us. You've been making us iftar and sahur. It's a good thing to do. And yes, we talked about helping people who cannot afford sahur and iftar. It's important that you help them. It's important that you give food to them, knowing fully well that they cannot get this food to eat. They cannot get sahur, they can't get iftar. They really need food to eat. You know these people. And it doesn't have to be people very far away from you. Look around you. There are people very close to you that really need this help. So as Muslims, try to extend your helping hands to them. Try as much as possible to give something out to people. Charity is important in Ramadan, and it's important in Islam, and most importantly, important in Ramadan. Just when we'll be expecting your calls, remember the numbers to call is 0907 736 7344. 0907 736 7344. We'll go on a short break now. When we return,
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
طاسيم. تلك آيات الكتاب المبين.
تلك آيات الكتاب المبين
نتلو عليك من نبأ موسى وفرعون بالحق لقوم يؤمنون
نتلو عليك من نبأ موسى وفرعون بالحق لقوم يؤمنون
إن فرعون علا في الأرض وجعل أهلها شيعا يستضعف طائفة منهم يذبح أبناءهم ويستحيي نساءهم
إن فرعون علا في الأرض وجعل أهلها شيعا يستضعف طائفة منهم يذبح أبناءهم ويستحيي نساءهم
إنه كان من المفسدين
إنه كان من المفسدين
ونريد أن نمن على الذين استضعفوا في الأرض ونجعلهم أئمة ونجعلهم الوارثين
ونريد أن نمن على الذين استضعفوا في الأرض ونجعلهم أئمة ونجعلهم الوارثين
ونمكن لهم في الأرض ونري فرعون وهامان وجنودهما منهم ما كانوا يحذرون
ونمكن لهم في الأرض ونري فرعون وهامان وجنودهما منهم ما كانوا يحذرون
وأوحينا إلى أم موسى أن أرضعي.
Yes, we were talking about charity and the essence of charity in Ramadan. And now I would like to speak about some of the virtues of giving alms in Islam. Some of the rewards, some of the things you stand to gain when you give to charity in Islam. The first is giving alms can erase your sin. We understand that we are all sinners and we always repent to Allah. But giving alms is another way of gradually erasing your sin. When you give alms, when you give to charity, when you're always giving, Allah will forgive you your sins and you're gradually erasing sins from your book. As Muslims, understand that when you give alms, you are going to be rewarded a shade on the day of judgment. You're going to be under a shade. We understand how the day of judgment has been described to us and how very few people are going to be under a shade and certain categories of people are going to be under a shade. But if you also give alms, if you give to charity, if you give people a lot, you will be given a shade on the day of judgment. Yes, another important thing is giving alms bless one's wealth. When you give alms, when you give out to charity, when you give people things, of course you give out halal sadaqah to people, halal charity, and of course it blesses your wealth. As Muslims, understand that it erases sin. To give out to charity, it helps you to stay under a shade on the day of judgment. It also blesses your wealth. And yes, giving alms, you get your rewarded in double fold. When you give alms very well, when you get rewarded for things, it's going to come in double fold. Everything you get as a reward is going to be double. Knowing all this, why won't you want to give out to charity? Why won't you want to give out alms? And I said from the beginning that you don't have to be super rich before you give out to charity. You can give out from the very little you have. You'll be surprised you have a lot of people. You are blessed. And having certain things is enough to say Alhamdulillah and give people who do not have at all. Even if it's a date, just like I said, it's as little as a date or something, just give out to charity, give people, let people feel loved. Let them feel cared for. Let them feel, yes, someone is giving me something. You never can tell what will make someone smile. Eid is coming and we are all thinking about what is it I want to wear, how do I want to sleep to Eid, how do I want to, get all this fixed and everything. But as Muslims, you should know that there are some people who cannot even afford to eat on Eid day. So right now, they are going to be thinking about what to wear. They are going to be thinking about if they are going to get food to eat on Eid day or not. So as Muslims, we understand that sadaqah is very good, important, and we understand we gain when we give out to charity. So as Muslims, there are people, look out for them, who will be finding it very difficult this Eid, to happily celebrate Eid. Make them happy, make them smile, make them full of joy just like you are, because you have something to wear, you have food to eat, you have family to marry with on Eid day. Make them feel loved too. Look out for people who really need help. You don't have to go very far, but if you have to go far, you still have to go far to give out to charity. But there are also some people very close to us, our family members, our friends, co-workers, people who are really close to us who need this help. Do not leave them, bypass them, and go out to people. Charity begins at home. Yes, we'll be waiting for one more call before we call it a day. On today's episode of My Faith Islam, remember that the number to call is 0907 736 7344. 0907 736 7344. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Muhammad Bashir. I'm calling from Lagos.
You're calling from Lagos.
I'm calling you from Lagos.
From what?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Where are you calling from?
Yes, I'm ready for questions. I'm calling you from Lagos.
Good. Now, can you tell me what is the number of prophets in Islam? How many prophets do we have in Islam?
I didn't get that.
How many prophets do we have in Islam? Prophets of Islam, how many? How many are they?
The prophets of Islam are about 1,500, but only 25 were mentioned in the Quran.
Yes, 25 was mentioned in the Holy Quran, but no, it is not 1,500.
Yes.
You are wrong, but I'll give you another question. Now tell me, how many are the fundamental principles of Islam?
How many are what?
The fundamental principles of Islam.
I don't understand the question.
Pillars of Islam. Are 5. Yes, that's correct. Now, your third question is to mention them. The 5 pillars of Islam.
Okay, that is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, to believe in the oneness of Allah.
Yes.
To pray.
Yes.
To give out zakat.
Yes.
To fast in the month of Ramadan.
Yes.
And to go and to visit Hajj. Visit the house of Allah for those who can afford it.
Yeah. Now your last question. I noticed you didn't get the first question. Your last question is, what was the topic of discussion today? And mention. What was the topic? Yes. And I mentioned some things. I just want you to mention 3. Just 3.
You said what?
Mention 3 of the ways you can give out to charity in Ramadan. I mentioned 5 ways.
Yes, by enlisting the less privileged, our neighbors that are not well to do giving them sahur and iftar.
Yes.
By being kind to our parents.
Yes.
And by being good to our neighbors.
No. Being good to our neighbors is still with the first one you mentioned. But yes, I'm going to give you that. Congratulations. Send your number to us after the show. Thank you very much for calling. Yes, and that would be all on My Faith Islam today. That will be all the calls we'll pick for today. Tomorrow is another day. Join us for another exciting episode. But very quickly, before we call it a day, we'd like to appreciate our sponsors, Sisters Lounge, Funshi Footwears, Mila Stitches, yes, and other Muslims who have been donating well towards the show. Jazakumullahu khairan. Thank you very much. We really appreciate this. And yes, this particular episode is dedicated to late Al-Aja Muinat Funke Shogule and late Al-Aji Abdulgani Shogule. We pray that Allah forgive them their shortcomings and grant them Al-Jannah to Firdaus. Join us tomorrow for another exciting episode of My Faith Islam. Yes, and you can also be a winner on our show. Join us 5 p.m. on Instagram at tranquil_pen and call us, answer our questions correctly. Then you stand a chance to go home with our prizes. This is me saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Me